Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of
Shut up,
knowledge for
lady. There's
future
bad guys
generations.
over there.
I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement.
You're not
Apollo is,
You make calling me out.
therefore,
Shut up.
the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable.
Okay, lady.
The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
Shut up, lady. Like, you went on for half an hour. If that would have called me out, I would have been super angry about life. Oh, she went on. I was like, that's gonna call me out. Luckily it didn't. Luckily these guys are deaf. Alright, just took the wall. Right, so DNA. So am I murdering these fools or am I going in here? So many bad guys in there, but can I just lure them over here? Like, that would be really good. I can funnel them in.
All of this lost. The ancients' greatest gift to us.
Greatest? How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy. You of all people should know that.
Maybe I don't. easy.
Don't mind me.
Get me, you won't, you won't, you won't.
Disappear!
That's the last of them.
Nice.
Once more.
I mean, I did go a bit overkill, but I was just in case and everything went bad. Maybe we should use our resources when buying board. I think they're just trying to make as much money. Probably it's cheaper to buy a board than use our own resources. I know. Yeah. It's all money, isn't it, these days? Unfortunately. It's an excuse to put the taxes up most of the time.
Full already.
No, you're not. I like that I can get stuff back now. I need to get on. There's a thing back there as well I want to get. I didn't want more talking because just in case they heard me. Over the past 2 months, full benefit of our procurement of coffee. Alright, I've actually got a theory, right? What if, right, humans would, you know, they did all this stuff and Gaia was doing her thing, right? She was like, I'm gonna build the robots, right? Typical humans were like, let's destroy the robots that you're building because we need resources, right? And, that's the reason why she corrupted the machines, because she was pissed that she was like terraforming the world and doing a great thing, and then yeah.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement? was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry, and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
What a dude. What a dude for owning up. What a dude. So where are we going? We're going across here. Can I jump in there? The thing is, if none of this shit would have happened, would he have owned up to like the mistakes he made? Probably not, right? Probably not. Find secrets. Any secrets? Thing is, you're willing to apologise right now, but would you if we weren't in this situation wouldn't have unfolded? Probably not. Probably not.
Welcome to Hades, Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol, the ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos, spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do.
Oh, he's like a
Which is burn that
failsafe.
misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
He's like a failsafe. Like he's been activated because he's a failsafe. So something's gone wrong or perceived by Gaia to go wrong, because otherwise he wouldn't have been activated, right? Or maybe he activated himself, because it seems like they've made this Gaia definitely, from what I've been reading, self-aware. So maybe Hades was self-aware and was just like, fuck it, I'm awake, bitch, let's go. I don't know. Noise complaints. It's funny that this travesty, because I thought he was like a stealer of things, but clearly not. Okay, this dude is really interesting. Oh, he definitely codes stuff. Okay, so he's a coder. Oh, okay. Because they were like, we need you to do things that people aren't willing to do. So he was in charge of Hades because nobody wanted to make the extinction protocol. Oh, all right. Now it makes sense. Alright, so Hades has like awareness because it's saying that it can take the driving wheel at any point. Alright, so it's supposed to take over Guy, but it wasn't able to, I guess. So it then put itself in a different machine, or became aware. I really like this because, like, in Mass Effect, like, with the whole Geth situation, like, it reminds me of that, and I really love that story arc. It's so fascinating to me that people create machines and then they become self-aware, and then people are like, I don't want a self-aware machine, you know, like, it's so fascinating to me. Yeah, I mean, Travis is an interesting character from all the voice clips I've got so far. He seems very off the wall, not off the wall, but just like, he's got a really unique personality, and it's actually shocking that he was in charge of making Hades. That I'm like, really, is that a good call? Because he seems really like for the fuck of it, if you know what I mean. Oh, fuck it, let's see what happens kind of dude. Which is nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You're 66, yeah, and he's always talking about biblical stuff as well, and like, you know. He put porn into the archives, I'm guessing. Torture flick. Alright, it's not. It's a torture. It's a snuff film. Alright, he tries to put a snuff film in the archives. Okay. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, he's this dude that's just like, fuck it. He's just
like the only way onwards.
I'm doing it. What a dude.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Oh, wow. So she's a clone? I'm guessing Alloy's a clone. Why doesn't it bring it up straight away? Maybe I'm pressing it too soon. That would make sense that she's a clone. They're like talking about like cradles and, you know. Let me have a look what's in these. Well, they've been buried so we can't see inside. Okay. There's one right here. It's all frozen up. It's a kind of prior state. Stealing. Give me only some. There's so much reading in this game, but I don't honestly mind it. Gene flow in our future humans. Okay. So definitely cloning, gene manipulation, all of that lovely jazz.